So.
What's up, guys? So we left, and we're back. So, so we left, made a joke saying that the storm would come back, and lo and behold, look at this guy. This was a storm that died. This is a wrapped up, mean son of a gun here in Irving, Texas. This is very this is concerning here. Being so wrapped up, I wouldn't be shocked. Let's do just do velocities first, Justin. I'm a little concerned. We're gonna go to, oh my goodness. We may go tornado warning on this in a minute here, but there's some serious wraparound. At the very least, here in Irving, that is some strong winds coming to the surface, and apparently we got a wind report at the airport, but we'll whatever. Deal with that in a minute. Okay, yeah, that's not insignificant. So let's go back to reflectivity, and the big thing to note here. Look at that. We got a lot more pink showing up. Let's go to correlation coefficient here in the Irving area, and golly, man, we got a big old spike on the correlation coefficient. Jeez. Yeah, so we definitely have some hail here. Let's zoom in. Justin, let's zoom in here. We're just to the west of I-35 East in Dallas County. Oh, thank you, Mezzo. You moved out of the way. All right.
Wow.
So, all right. I want you to circle this, okay? Because I don't know if this is going to overlap with reflectivity. So do that, and now go to reflectivity. Okay.
I mean, it's in the updraft.
It's in it. So some of this might be some stuff just getting like pulled up in here, but there's definitely hail in here. Let's zoom in where I know that there's some hail falling. Okay, right here for sure. Okay, tornado warning now issued. Let's zoom in for the hail first. We're talking about that. Let's zoom in right here, whatever the hell this road is down in here. Let's bring this up. It's going to be south, this is going to be southeast of the international airport. So it's going to be right along George Bush. Why aren't the roads coming up? Come on. Keep zooming in.
There they are.
Oh, there they all are. Okay. Well, okay, you get it. You're in Irving. Whatever. We're zoomed in like crazy. There's a ton of population being impacted. This is going to be hail for sure, based on the amount that is going up. Wouldn't it be surprised?
This is in Dallas, Texas.
Huh?
Oh.
Yeah, we're in Dallas. This is in the Dallas area. Would not be surprised if we're getting some serious hail now, guys. Probably. I'm gonna venture a guess maybe around that golf ball size here within the Irving area. This seems to be moving very quickly. Let's zoom out. Go back to reflectivity. We got to talk about the tornado warning now. All right, tornado warning. Oh goodness. Okay, a lot of hail here. So yeah, that's gonna be some big hail here, right south of 635, just to the west. All right, that's tornado warning here for the Irving area. This is going to go 2019 tornado here in October, almost the exact same path, okay? So don't know if we have anything on the ground, but it is warned. I'm assuming it's just warned by radar indication, probably them seeing, NWS Fort Worth seeing what we were seeing.
Yes, it's just radar indicated right now.
So nothing confirmed, but it is going to be heading towards that general area that was impacted by the 2019 October tornado. So University Park areas, the Irving, and then off towards Richland. Nothing says to me right now that there's going to be a tornado ongoing, but there is definitely some rotation. If we go back to correlation coefficient, we should not see a debris ball. This looks to be all hail right now. So there's hail in Irving, Texas, just south of 635, just to the west of I-35 East. There's downtown Dallas in the lower corner of your screen. So it's going to be off to the northwest of downtown Dallas here in the Irving area, right where, again, where 635 and I-35 East meet. Heading, I guess, generally east-northeast is what? Oh,
Wow.
Dang. Okay. Okay, so that's what it looks like on radar. Go back to correlation coefficient. So there's your hail, folks. This is what we were looking for. It was going to Tarrant County. Definitely hail now, without question. We're getting hail. We're getting a lot of hail, actually. I think we need to...
I'm trying to find some impings or anything, but nothing.
Nothing seems to be coming up. This is it's 5 p.m. People are leaving work. People are probably just sitting on I-35 and all of a sudden getting pounded by this, okay? We're getting hail. Let's zoom this out. I want to see how much the thing is spiking off to the north and to the east.
Oops,
here.
my bad.
Yep. Zoom it out a bit here. Like, look at the correlation of it. This isn't just like a line of hail, right? This is a hail spike coming up from correlation coefficient, shooting way out to Plano. So this is a lot of hail with this storm here. Definitely quite a lot of it falling. I'm curious to see how large this is going to be. I'm a little hesitant to say anything more than golf balls at the moment. I know the hail algorithm was going bananas on this before we went back live, saying like 3 inch or something, but I need confirmation of something on the ground. This storm bubbled up so fast that it's very possible this could be high volumes of hail. Let's go to differential reflectivity real fast. This can give you an idea of volume of hail. I forgot the differential reflectivity on this program is awful, so we'll just ignore that we did that at all. It's like, dang it. So, let's see if they updated the severe warning at all. Got an update on the severe warning.
Doesn't look like it, but we'll give it a go.
Okay, it's still the $50. The tornado warning is definitely still with the $50. I don't see anything tornadic. Looks like we've had a radar update, possibly checking back on velocity.
Yeah, kinda.
I don't see anything really tornadic on here. Definitely some strong winds on the southern flank of the storm. You know, probably winds in the, around 60 or so, but really, I think this is turning into a pretty substantial hailer. Again, where we have here, if we can zoom in pretty close to where just the
Ping pong balls came in Irving.
Ping pong ball report.
Well, yeah, that was an M-ping, but yeah.
Okay, so the first real indication of at least ping pong ball size hail. Where in Irving was it? Was it like just now, or was it like back a tiny bit when the storm first was getting going?
It's literally right at 4:59, so 3 minutes ago.
3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So ping pong balls, so we're getting at least that level of confirmation. So around golf balls is what we're alerting for, and that seems to be what we can say with a level of confidence at this moment. Looks like we just got another radar update here. Let's move everything away from my face and more under the banner here. Looks like right along I-635. Here's Richardson, there's University Park, there's downtown. Let's bring up the correlation coefficient, put my hand right where that high reflectivity is, and we go in there and look. Okay, that is some much lower CCs. We're seeing the greens and blues starting to show up here in the University Park area. Let's zoom right in here, Justin. Let's zoom in to where the most. Okay, all right. This zoom in a little further. This is gonna be like North Dallas. Oh God, there's so many roads. It's hitting a lot of folks. If you guys didn't get the gist, this is very similar. If I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong, Justin, this is pretty close to where the October tornado went through, University Park area.
Yes.
Somewhere around here.
Yeah. I mean, it's like it's really close to that. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the North Dallas. God, I've been to Dallas a bunch, and I am awful with location. Hearing a tornado touchdown, Flower Mound in Flower Mound off 35. Maybe that might have been why they issued the tornado warning. I don't actually know. I can't say for sure. If you guys can get confirmation, you can get some pictures, a video, or something. That's always great. But here, North Crest Road and Valley Ridge Road, Lively Lane, whatever this Crestline Avenue, you're getting some hail. And based off of what we're seeing on correlation coefficient, what we're seeing on reflectivity. I want to bring up differential reflectivity, but I know it's going to look like garbage. So you can bring it up just for a second to see it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why that's look as bad as it does. But let's just go back to normal reflectivity. It looks like this neighborhood that we had highlighted here. Yeah, we're seeing some hail. Look at that. Much more. It looks like we're probably on a radar update here. We had a large hail pretty much right along 635. And near the Dallas North Tollway, that intersection, that is where you are seeing quite a bit of hail now, potentially larger than golf ball size. I want to get more confirmation here. I'm trying to click on friggin' M-pings.
Yeah, I mean, that one ping pong is the only one that I've seen that's significant.
That's crazy. There's no, wow.
I mean, there's quarters.
Dang. Hang on, I think if go on the correlation coefficient on here, if what I'm seeing on radar scope is gonna look identical to this, yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay, that's.
I mean.
That's pretty significant. Good God. Okay, so can you query the guys? Heather's the one mapping it right now. Can you like just pop your head in there real fast?
Yeah.
What size we're seeing here? Because this could be pretty significant, guys. There's a lot of, not that door. That one's locked. We don't have a key. Oh, he has his mic off. Sorry, guys. I was listening in. But we have the correlation coefficient in here within the storm. Again, this is along North Dallas Tollway, Highway 75. This area, I mean, this is like showing some pretty significant CC. So it's either going to be a
that imping report came in.
ton of hail with this.
But yeah, let's see what this.
Oh, so that's the $50 report. So a $50 got that ping pong ball. Again, it's hard for me to say under golf balls with this here. I mean, this storm's looking nasty, guys. Like,
yeah, they're mapping up to golf balls.
Mapping up to golf balls, yeah. I think golf ball size hail here in the north part of North Dallas. That's pretty intense. So let's go back to reflectivity. I know. Sorry about that tiny bit of good. Okay, so it looks like the reflectivity on this isn't as intense.
And yeah, and imping came in for quarters, basically right where that purple area is.
So I wonder if it's like just like crazy high volumes of it.
I don't know. I keep looking for Andrea to post.
I mean, the thing is the sirens are going off as well. So if folks are at home, they're probably getting into their shelters and stuff too.
That would be smart.
It would be smart, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can try to start pulling up some stuff
like,
on Twitter.
I'm bringing up KDP just to see if how much melting there is, and I'm not getting like a ton. So it's like
Hold on, let me see if I can get some picture confirmation here.
Yeah, I don't want to be ringing the bell. Obviously, I don't ring the bell for crazy big hail until we can get absolute confirmation. The fact that the low CCs within this storm definitely raises an eyebrow quite a bit. That at the very least, there is a lot of hail falling here along where 75 and 635 meet. We're getting quite a bit of hail here. And again, that North Dallas area, University Park region. So here's downtown. You got the storm moving down to downtown. It's still tornado warned. It doesn't really look like there's too much of a tornado warning. This is heading for Garland. Yes, this is moving pretty much directly towards Garland. Gonna head towards Wiley, head towards Rockwall. It's moving generally east-northeast. I don't know how quickly, maybe 30-ish miles an hour. And yeah, again, this thing ramped up quite a bit. So it's really, again, just based on what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, someone tweeted they got egg-size hail, but I mean, there's no picture confirmation.
Yeah. So either way, there at the very least there is hail happening. There's severe hail happening. So at least 1 inch hail. I think it's very likely a lot of hail is falling with this storm here, right along 635 and Highway 75. Again, if we get some confirmation of something larger, we'll be sure to let you know. I mean, again, the area of concentrated low correlation coefficients really indicates to me that there is at least a lot of objects not correlating with each other, which means it's going to be a lot of hail, a very potentially quite large hail, I'm saying quarter to golf ball, right, is what I'm saying right now until I can get some more confirmation beyond what we're seeing here on this live stream. It looks like also, can we check in on Tarrant County? Can we go back to reflectivity and check in off to the west? Because there are storms to the west that we have been neglecting entirely. So I just want to make sure that we're not getting caught being surprised. Okay, yep, we are. There we go. Another storm here in Fort Worth. Let's go query this. Got a report right there. Quarter size hail. Okay, so we got some quarters in Fort Worth. Let's check out. This is a second storm, right? So we got one here. That's still tornado warning. This one could have been quite the hail producer here across the University Park area. This is now, looks like right here, right downtown Fort Worth, just to the south of downtown. Look at how high these reflectivity values are. This is a lot of pink showing up on radar. This is over 60 dBz. That's usually what you need for some big hail. Correlation coefficient, let's check this out south of here. Okay, low correlation coefficient as well. So, okay, we got two storms going. One Fort Worth, one Dallas at the same time. Things can turn around quick here at the 5 o'clock hour. Folks are driving home. You gotta see what's gonna be coming in. I think Justin is, I don't see him at the moment, so his head's probably down.
Someone reported golf balls on
Where?
that Fort Worth storm.
On this one?
Yeah, 506.
Okay. All right. Well, how about this? Let's go back to reflectivity, and let's roll it back a little bit.
It was someone from Spotter Network.
Spotter Network. Okay, so we might have two golf ball producers happening right now in Dallas. It makes the little star levels on our map go up quite a bit if that's the case, and I'm sure we'll get some photo evidence in here too. So, all right. So that's when the quarters came in. So just kind of let's keep it moving forward on correlation coefficient. Okay. All right.
Yeah, we're caught up.
We're caught up. Now go to reflectivity, and let's just kind of roll the radar back.
This is right around like where you see this. This is basically kind of where that golf ball report came in.
Which would make sense, a concentrated area of low CCs. Now bring reflectivity up over that area. Okay. All right, yeah, so we're getting hail south of I-30, pretty much downtown, south of downtown here, and man, it is, okay, that's coming down. I mean, that's really coming down here, guys. So that's Fort Worth, just south of downtown, right by Hanley, Forest Hill, Tate Spring, apparently up to golf ball size hail with this. This really kind of surprised us here just to the east of I-35 West. And what direction is this thing even moving at?
I don't know. Let's check the warning. I don't even know what it's warned for.
Yeah, pink. This indicates that large hail. It's warned for $half size hail, but if we're supposedly got up to golf balls with this, according to Spotter Network, that's a more reliable source of reports coming in. My phone's vibrating, so that means something's happening. I see that golf ball. Oh, a bunch of M-ping reports just popped up.
Yeah. It kind of looks like this. Kind of looks like this Fort Worth storm is taking over.
Yeah. What is the marker on this one?
Oh, I didn't even.
1.5, and that's very close to the radar. And then the one off. Okay, we are getting some M-ping reports, some quarters, and some smaller. So it might be a metric crap ton of hail here on that storm that was near the Irving area. What's this report? What's this one? Is this a new one?
Came in, yeah.
Gotta love live coverage, right? Things are evolving. Holy crap! 2-inch hail. From what? From 512? Nah, it's gotta be from earlier though. The storm's over here. Hey, let's roll. All right, let's roll this back. Cause 2-inch hail, that changes a lot of things. How the hell? That had 2-inch hail with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure if the National Weather Service got some confirmation, if they'll comfortable enough to issue an LSR on that or what.
I guess. I mean, the storm looks good, so like, all right. I mean, I'm fine with saying that up to golf balls are in here around 287 heading towards Arlington. It looks like it's moving, what was it, generally east-southeast?
Yeah, well, the warning says east, but it kind of doesn't. It looks like it's moving east-southeast.
This warning needs to be updated, I think. So
yeah.
Generally east-southeast, I think Arlington. Next, we got another LSR report. Okay, we're getting a bunch of LSRs shown, so we're getting storm reports coming in quickly. So
I found some confirmation of the Dallas storm. It looks like a lot of
quarters.
Well, this is probably closer to $half.
$half.
I mean, yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to.
It's all right.
My phone keeps ringing because of the. Oh, and we just got another one. Sorry, there's so much stuff going on.
Yeah. I got somebody with ADHD running about 75, 75 things on here, and I pretty much just have to stand here and hope. So, okay, so we have this one's a quarter. What was this one right here, Justin? The one where my finger's at?
I'm pretty sure that was.
Wait, we haven't queried this one yet. 1.25. Okay, that's 2. 1.25, 1. All right, it's 5:15. So we have up to 2-inch hail confirmed here on the south of I-30 in Fort Worth, and this is still moving generally east-southeast, so southeastern sections of Fort Worth heading towards Arlington now. This will be heading here. Can you just move the radar back and forth? I just want to know I don't know the actual direction of the storm. So it's moving. Okay, let's just move it forward here. Boom, boom. All right, so I think Six Flags over Texas is like over here somewhere.
Yes.
So it's moving towards Jerry World. How about that? You guys know where the freaking Cowboy Stadium is. It's moving basically that way towards Cowboy Stadium. Up to golf ball size hail appears to be what's happening with this. Again, we got that 2-inch report coming in. We had Spire Network saying golf ball size hail. I'm sure we'll start getting some pictures in here. Yes, this did ramp up very quickly. And so it's moving southeast towards Arlington. Let's check back in Dallas County. It looks like they dropped the tornado warning, which is warranted. I wasn't even really talking about the tornado warning in a while here. Okay, this storm doesn't look like it's as intense as it once was. Check out correlation coefficient here as it's moving to the Garland area at the moment. Okay, so let's roll it back a bit. We'd missed a few minutes of this storm here in Dallas County. Let's just see what, so here is where all those low CCs were. Still waiting to confirm how large that hail got. My gut is telling me, looking at this, up to golf balls and probably not much larger.
Yeah, I'm seeing some pics from Irving that is around golf ball.
Yeah. Was it a lot of golf ball? Was it a lot of hail in these pictures, or?
It's really just probably the biggest ones they could pick out of their yard, and they just are using a yardstick to measure them. Okay,
so my guess is it hailed a ton, and they're trying to find quite a bit here and this is in the North Dallas area, like the University Park area, and this moved off to east, and this looks like this kind of died out pretty quick. So just as fast as it ramped up, it started to die out. So hail for sure in Irving, hail for sure in University Park, hail for sure in Fort Worth, south of downtown, and now moving towards Arlington. Hail for sure northwest of Fort Worth from a little bit earlier. So let's bring it back to reflectivity. So this storm here in Garland, likely winding down very fast, likely not even severe anymore. Let's go back down. The more significant storm appears to be in Tarrant County now. Here, this is now let's zoom in on where this hail is going to be. It's pretty clear to see. You see the high reflectivity showing up here. 820, Highway 820 in the Handley area. Let's zoom in a little further even. I can give a couple intersections of where this hail is falling right now. Along Grayson Street, Wilkes Drive, again, just east of 820. I can't say what it says. English Oak Drive, Waterview Drive. Bring up correlation coefficient. Okay, and let's zoom it out a little bit because we're super local on this. Looks like, yeah, okay. There's a lot of hail falling with this. I think the sizes may still be generally a quarter to maybe.
Yeah, it's tough because we're right.
Yeah, we're right against the radar, so it's going to make things a little tougher to. There's going to be a lot more noise showing up on the radar, but yeah, I mean you're definitely seeing some at least quarter half dollar size hail here over a pretty large swath of western sections of Arlington and southeastern sections of Fort Worth. Again, this is moving generally east-southeast, so it's going to be skirting along just north of I-20 here. Irving got a little bigger than golf ball by 512. Thank you for that. So, but potentially a little bigger than golf ball. Again, the way the radar was looking, it really could have been one of two things. It could have been baseballs or a lot of hail in that moderate size. The fact that we weren't getting pummeled with storm reports right away made me put a pause, not ring the alarm bells for the baseball size hail or anything, but it made me put a pause thinking, okay, it's probably a lot of hail up in here, but maybe not the crazy sizes, but maybe quite a lot of that ping pong. The golf ball size hail is very possible. Again, if there was any wind with it, it's gonna do some work on here. So it looks like right now at 5:20, we have one storm that is producing hail. Here in Fort Worth in Tarrant County, it's now moving into Arlington, pretty much again skirting right along just north of I-20, moving generally to the east, generally southeast. So give a shout out to my uncle Miko Rizzo. He loves y'all. All right, yeah, well there you go. Miko Rizzo. All right, so we have 3 storm reports here off in western Fort Worth. We do have this 2-inch report that would really make or break this whole day here. Big difference. So this is looking like a much more significant hail event than we were seeing earlier. When we first came on, Weatherford and town name I completely blanked on just now. Mineral Wells? Yeah, Mineral Wells. Seeing very large hail. There was 3-inch hail back by Weatherford. But now it looks like the Metroplex itself is seeing large hail here. Let's see, we just got a radar update in the Arlington area. Has this warning updated or anything?
No, it hasn't. I just checked.
Misho Rizzo. Okay.
Andrea's throwing in some stuff in the live coverage click, so.
Yeah, okay. All right, so here we go. East of 820. Let's bring up correlation coefficient on this most recent update here. Okay, so that's where your hail is happening now in Arlington, Texas. So this is now east of Fort Worth. Let's zoom in a little bit further. Yeah, I really thought I had the road show up sooner than this, but whatever. So yeah, you can see we're impacting a lot of folks here. Pretty much between I-30 and I-20 in Arlington and the west side of Arlington, getting that hail. I think quarter to golf ball is pretty likely here with the way this storm is. I'm trying to get my, okay, it looks like we got some, okay, 0.75 on that one. Okay, 0.75, I got 0.75 like up here. It's not where I wanted to get it. I wanted to get much closer to I-20. So the Dalworthington Gardens area looks like it's getting blasted with some hail right now. So let's jump back to reflectivity. I think I saw some weird looking warning on the south sides of the Metroplex, and I kind of want to check that out. Oh yeah, see all the big hails down here. Okay, what is this? What the hell is this? Okay, what? Oh, is this like the damage tag thing? The dangerous tag?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What's this? Okay. First of all, Claiborne. What's this LSR here? What's the storm report? Holy crap, man! Claiborne got baseballs. All right, Claiborne, you're getting baseball-sized hail right now. That's probably what this warning's for. So when you see these black lines, Andrea, thanks to Andrea for putting this together. So it's a very clear, visible spectrum thing. So you got that. It's warned for golf balls, but we got a baseball report that must have just come in Claiborne, Texas.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Claiborne. I'm probably gonna get.
It looks like the radar is behind. It looks like half of it's updated. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but yeah.
Yeah, let's just roll it back just to see when it went over the town.
Like,
dang, so that thing just like formed and just went to town with baseballs there in the Claiborne, Texas. And now that's moving off to the east. So yeah, so that's baseball size hail in Claiborne. Let's roll it back with correlation coefficient. We can probably see very clearly. Yeah, look at that. Jeez Louise. Yeah, big time hail with that. That's already moved off to the east here. So yeah, again, baseball size hail in Claiborne, Texas. So just to the south here. We're not forgetting about you south of Dallas and Tarrant counties. All right. So that's the storm here. This is moving off to the east. It'll move away from Claiborne and it'll head towards the Venus and then eventually the Waxahachie area probably in the next hour or so. Further off to the north here, okay, we got storm in Garland.
They extended that warning?
Yeah, they put in the new warning. I'm assuming it's just recorders.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Let's just check it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
$50 for Garland, Mesquite, Richardson, Rowlett. It's pretty much Garland, Mesquite, and Rowlett for sure. This is moving off to the east. Doesn't look as crazy. It looks like they've updated this warning though here for the storm in the Arlington area.
Surprised they didn't bring it a little further south.
I don't know, man. Like they're probably trying to react as fast as we are. So that's crazy. Wait, no, hang on. That's a different warning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just click on this one like right here. That's for $50. That's crazy. With anything in the warning? Otherwise, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I haven't seen anything that's like super crazy, but like having, even though it's one for $50, I wouldn't be shocked if we're gonna see some baseballs, or not baseballs. Nope, not misspeaking. Some golf balls sneaking out of this. So. Man, I'm seeing these MPing. I'm getting friggin' MPing reports in like all the wrong spots.
That came in here.
Huh?
Look, we got some more LSR.
Okay, yeah, let's check these out over by Benbrook and stuff. Or one of these.
Let's
One of these
go
is.
left to right. So there's the 2-inch.
There's a 2-inch.
Well, I think one of these is the new one.
Yeah, 1.5. Yeah, that's that new one.
Yeah, that's the new one.
In Benbrook. So ping pong ball, the 2-inch hail in Benbrook, $50 in Westover, something Hills, and then an inch in Fort Worth. There's got to be LSRs that come in here in Arlington. It's hailing in Arlington right now. Probably around quarter size hail. Honestly, looking at it the way it is, if you just like bring up, yeah, that's quarter to $50 size hail showing up on there. So Arlington, Texas, probably very close to Jerry World here, getting just north of I-20. Again, that quarter $50 size hail. Closer you get to I-30, smaller the hail is going to be. Probably going to be closer to that, P to half-inch, dime size hail, whatever, near I-30. But closer to I-20 here in Arlington, pretty much right where it says Arlington on the map, and just south of there, that's where you're likely seeing that quarter to $50 size hail. Let's move over to Garland. Just make sure that the storm off to the east isn't doing anything else. I mean, it looks pretty not crazy, so I'm assuming if we bring up CCs, it's going to be pretty minimal.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at pictures.
Yeah, pretty minimal there. So I think the quarter size hail has probably really come down in Garland. It's still warned for that, but as we move into Rowlett County, I think this one's going to start dying off. So we got, again, a couple storms. We got this one's starting to die. This one may also be starting to die, but it did produce up to 2-inch hail. And then we have this monster down to the south that produced baseball size hail in Cleburne, Texas, or Cleburne. Somebody will probably put it in the comments of how I'm butchering the name of it. So few storms here. We may be, I don't know, maybe we will be wearing green tomorrow. I don't know. We'll have to see. What have you been seeing for pictures, Justin? I haven't been able to see any of those.
You want me to pull up Click?
Sure. I think it's still on the, probably still on the screen.
All right, let's see if I can
Do you remember how to do it?
I'm gonna give it
We'll
my
find
best
out.
try.
Let's see. My audio will cut out if you mess it up really bad. Hey. Okay. All right. Let's look at some pictures. Why not? Okay, you're on the right chat already. You're good. Okay. Let's just. Cleburne. Cleburne. All right. Thank you. Got it. That's what I get when you get a Yankee doing Texas towns. Okay. Let's check this one out. Second round of storm photos coming in. Hail in Irving by 183. The small ones too. That's all right. That's pretty good. I mean, what did you say it'd be, Justin? Around golf ball to 2?
Yeah.
Golf ball to 2. All right. Yeah. So that makes sense in Irving. Okay. Let's check. She's sent a whole list. Thank you, Andrea, working from Kentucky, helping us out here. All right. Irving at Northgate and Story got some hail. Let's click through these pictures because I think it's starting to tell me what I was anticipating. So you got that. Looks to be quarter size hail, but that next picture looks like we have a lot of it and some bigger guys in there too. So looks like quite a bit of hail fell with this storm, even some tree, a little bit of leaves. I mean, the trees haven't really bubbled up again. Is there stuff in the comments up here too? Click on this one. Oh, it's from NBC DFW. Say what I say. It was in Mineral Wells. Okay. I was gonna say, like, dang, we're gotta change it up. All right, it's all right. What was the next one? Probably that one. Yeah, that one. Dang, it's like the wind might be pushing this one. Oh, we got the hailstones. That one bouncing into the store here. Yeah, that's getting some wind-driven hail with this. I mean, there's some little guys, some bigger guys mixed in there.
There's like car alarms going on in the back of that video.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like hard hail that's being wind-driven. So that's, even if the hail's a little smaller, that means it's got a little more force pushing it. So it's not just falling at general terminal velocity. You have like some back pushing it down to the ground some more. Oh, are you able to escape? Just hit escape. Hit escape on the keyboard. There you go.
Good call.
Panic, panic, panic. So that's I think near Northgate it said. Okay, let's check this one out by Aaron McKee. Hail from Irving next to DFW Airport. Okay, let's look at the one here. Okay, so that is approximately a 2-inch stone around that ping pong golf ball size range. And let's go back. I think they compared it to a potato chip. Yeah, that was a Ritz cracker. A vague chip thing. Yeah, I love sometimes we get some of these interesting comparisons to food objects that I have no frame of reference for. So again, pretty good hail there in the Irving area. I'm willing to bet that we're going to see a lot of LSRs coming after the fact. Let's see, I think we're at that one, the brown named one, yeah. Okay, hail size in Irving. Okay, looking quarter to ping pong ball generally in that. It didn't say a location, that's fine. Okay, and then let's keep scrolling down. This one's in, nope, I just did that. I just said lemon drop, yeah. It's kind of like, oh, you clicked on that one already, dang it.
My bad.
All right, let's say this one's Cleburne. Got a bunch of them coming in here. I'm curious about this, this kind of surprised us. Okay, yeah, got some chunky boys on this one. So you can see them in the yard a bit too. Okay, is there any comments? Scroll down a little bit. No, it's just us. So, well, sometimes we get pictures in the comments as well. People get excited. Let's do, it's gonna be the Jamie looking one, yeah. Check this picture out, golf ball size hail by downtown Fort Worth. Okay, so this is the Fort Worth area. That's some good looking hail on this Fort Worth one. Okay, let's keep it going, keep it going. No, the Teresa one up. My assistant bro-in-law in Southwest Fort Worth, some larger than quarter-size hail. This, yeah, that's some solid hail too. Okay, this Fort Worth storm might actually be pretty good. Let's we probably got another one on here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got.
Oh my God, man, Andrea is on one right now. We're getting a lot of photos. You know what that means? If we're able to find, if photos are able to come flying in. So let's see, South Fort Worth hail picture, Bryant, Irvin, and I-20. Dang, holy crap.
That might be larger than, I don't know, is that larger than 2 inches?
I don't know. That's pretty big though. That's enough for the both of us to be like, oh, okay. So, all right, that's pretty big. That's South Fort Worth. That's that Fort Worth storm. God, did we make a 5-star map just now?
Like, I don't know. We might.
The meteorology chat's blowing up. We're not going to go in there, but jeez. Okay, this is by TCU. I do know where TCU is in Fort Worth. If you know where TCU is in Fort Worth, you know. Ooh. What the? Are you freaking kidding me?
Wow.
No way. No way. Hang on. Maybe the executive to move down to. Scroll down more. Holy shit. What? I mean, I know where TCU.
Yeah, that's a nice area too.
Holy crap. That was like baseballs. Montgomery and I-30. Holy shit. Okay, I think we might have just made a 5-star map.
I'm just gonna fly through these.
My Morningside. Yeah, just keep going. I'm sorry, I got completely blindsided by how good that. What's this video? Bring the video. Okay.
Kind of like that one we saw earlier.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, there's some big ones plopping down the sidewalk there. It's a variety of stone sizes. Yeah, there's some big ones smacking on the pavement though.
Which one was that one?
I don't remember. Click on that one, I guess. We'll find out. People putting it in the freezer already. I love it. Okay. Yeah, dang. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take a second.
Did they just hatch that storm in Dallas? What? That they just updated that warning in the that's exiting Fort Worth and heading towards the southern part of Dallas, and they hatched it.
Okay, well, let's kill the pictures then, and we can go back to the storm.
It honestly doesn't look that good, but it's pretty close to the radar. All right, let's see if I can do this for a second time.
They might have gotten some. Did we get like? They might have gotten confirmation of big hail or something.
Yeah, they're probably seeing the same pictures.
All right, you want to make sure the green is on 4. Okay. Whoops. Uh-oh. Gotta get me back. Now hit the A. All right. Okay. Let's take stock. What's going on here? What's this LSR first? Everything crashes. Of course, it's freaking quarters. Like, golly, those pictures by TCU though.
Yeah.
What the hell? Okay, so what's this warning say? Because we just got all Dallas on here. So it's got golf balls. Why do we have the damaging the black lines?
I don't know.
But it's got Arlington, Dallas, Garland all in here. This storm is generally moving to the east, but I'm not seeing too much in the way of hail on this.
Yeah, I mean it's by the radar, but you'd still feel like there's
Okay.
still LSU.
Okay, let's bring up correlation coefficient.
I'm gonna check out this LSR that just came in real
Okay.
quick. No, it's of course.
Was that the quarter one, or is it just
That
there's like 1,000 of them all on top of each other
Yeah.
over here now, so it's like a little difficult to make sure you're clicking on the right one. Yeah, I mean this just looks like there's gonna be some quarters on here over off to the storm where it's impacting now over Grand Prairie and stuff. Like this doesn't look crazy at all. I mean they went in hard on the warning, but I see this as it's probably just some quarter-sized hail. I think the biggest hail might have happened like early, unless we get something crazy over here as this thing is just kind of redeveloping itself back off to the west. I mean, all right.
Yeah, I mean the only thing I can think of is they saw the same pictures that we saw.
Yeah, they're probably getting in photos and they're like, oh my God. So, yeah. Nope, Allie's going home. Me here for the long haul now, guys. All right, off to the west here. Are we able to? Let's just zoom in on the pictures, or not the reports over here, Justin. Maybe we can kind of just like go through them a little bit. And actually, you can go through them. I want to drink a little bit of water.
All right, so I'm just going to go from left to right over here. If you're on, we were looking at the pictures. We definitely saw, I would say, some over 2-inch hailstones in and around the TCU area. So this is the first 2-inch report that we saw back by Benbrook. That's when we kind of got a little curious about the storm. And then as we continue to go to the right, there is a ping pong ball report. Let's see if I can get this one underneath. There we go, another one. And then we have $50. And then we're going to go with the quarter. And then the one up just right by downtown Fort Worth is also a quarter size. So, but really, I mean, some of those pictures that we saw were pretty impressive. I mean, I'm going to say some of them were over 2-inch. I mean, don't you agree with that?
I do. I mean, again, this is why having the map is good. We're obviously doing coverage. We're doing our best to work with the information that we have available to us here on the video. But overall, this looks like it's a pretty significant storm, especially areas in and around the TCU area and Benbrook. Pretty big hail there. We saw quite a bit of the big hail too. I mean, the fact that Andrea was able to put so many photos into the live coverage chat so quickly, I mean, she was still pumping them out while we were going through them. indicates that it's obviously a lot of folks have been impacted by this. We also had, we can't discount the Irving area, had looks like around golf ball size hail, some close to 2-inch hail as well. So it's two different swaths in two different counties here, about 30 miles apart, really impacting quite a bit of the Metroplex in just different ways. So again, this is all being mapped. It's all one big map. You can check that out. Again, make sure I shout out to the sponsors and stuff. Cleburne also got hit pretty hard too. Bring up Merlin's. There we go. Got to shout out the sponsors making this all happen. Obviously, people are going to be going out and working this. A lot of folks are getting impacted. Potentially damaging hail. It sounds like when you get car alarms going off. It looks like that Irving stuff was wind driven too. If you're getting the car alarms going off, that means that you're getting enough impact on a car to make the alarm go off, thinking someone's hitting it, which means chances are it's going to be hitting a lot of things like that as well. Obviously, we're not here telling you if there's damage or not. We're just here telling you that there is hail. That potential is there. Let's go off to these. I think there was a LSR over by Garland as well that we haven't checked out. Okay. Assuming that's okay. So in Sunnyvale, they had $50 set. Man, so that thing still managed to pump out some $50 size hail. It's now out of Dallas County. This one is now in the little guy over there, Rowlett County. This storm is warned. Again, it's got that hatching, I think mostly because I think NWS Fort Worth got caught the same way we did of like, oh my God, this is making some big hail. We need to make sure alert because this is one of the more densely populated areas in the country. We have to make sure that they're alerted about this hail potential. I think right now, I'm sure if we brought up the correlation coefficient again, nothing is screaming really big hail with this at the moment. I mean, you can even bring up the mesos thing again. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll actually say a hail. Nope, it's gonna be a little spinny doodad. I mean, you can click on it. I think this one will actually tell you what the hail size is reading, assuming you can click on the arrow. Yeah, so it's showing maximum hail size around $50, 1.34, whatever. And that warning still for golf ball size hail, and we can clear that out. But again, looking at this, I don't think we're seeing any of that crazy hail that we were seeing a little earlier here across Arlington. If you can bring up correlation coefficient, Justin, we can see. Yeah, again, you're not seeing too much. What's going on over here, actually? Over by Arlington. That mostly looks like noise, actually. So I'm not too concerned. But notice it's mostly red. Again, a little specks here and there. Very likely this is going to be, a lot rain, some smaller hail, maybe some quarters here and there across the I-30 area in Grand Prairie and Arlington. Not seeing crazy hail with this at the moment, but we've been caught surprised. These storms have been a little surprising here in the last hour. So it really looks like we definitely had some wild hail, and it made my video title be something silly. So let's check in on the storm to the south, the one that had baseballs in the Cleburne area. Yeah, it's got itself full of stuff. While you're doing that, I'm trying to see if there's other MPEGs that can kind of assist. Oh, I think my mic died. Yep, that's okay. Justin's mic died. I think mine is fine. I'm gonna look on the. Yeah, mine's good. Your battery didn't make it. That's okay. We're fine. The storm to the south here. I mean, it's definitely still got a swath of hail with it. If you go back down on I-35 west, down south, the southern storm, man, that looks pretty mean. Holy shit! Like, not that far south, Justin. I mean, like the one the one that's heading towards Waxahachie. Yeah, well, we can go look at that too. So this is heading towards Waxahachie. Man, look at this stuff. So if you bring up correlation coefficient, because I brought it up on, I mean, that's got a nice little area of hail. Right over I-35 west, just south of Alvarado. Click on the meso here. Maybe it'll tell us the hail size, assuming you can click on the arrow at the right time. Nope, stupid tornadic thing, so never mind. Bring up velocities just in case this, I mean, the storm does have that kind of have that look. Let's zoom in, or let's remove the meso and zoom in on it. Yeah, Killeen has a warning. We'll jump, we'll have to keep an eye on this. It's a little messy, but we could have something here. Alvarado, all right, there we go. You tell them French. All right, let's go back to, you know, yeah, that. And then let's go down to this one right here. More golf balls, yeah. Let's go check out Killeen. I'm pretty sure I have GRK loaded up. Yeah, I do. Okay. Let's check out this storm. It's just north of Lampasas. Killeen is now under a severe thunderstorm warning. Let's just kind of see what this thing's doing. Cobra's Cove, Killeen, this is quite a bit of population here. Let's see, it's warned for $half size hail right now. Not much in the way of wind. Storm's probably just now getting warned, just getting going a little bit here. Let's bring up, get rid of this and bring up correlation coefficient as well. The hell? This must be something kind of weird. This is very, yeah, that's not where the storm is. Okay. So, yeah, that's okay. We were good. So it looks like some hail may be starting with this storm. So gonna be a minute. I think we can kind of let this one go for 10, 15 minutes or so. Yeah, so that looks good. Oh, wow, YouTube. Way to go, guys. All right. So we got Bart Simpson on the got Fart Simpson going on here in the chat on YouTube. So this storm here over by Arlington now impacting Dallas. If you're in Dallas right now, in downtown, it's raining. Does not look like it's hailing too much, but we'll make sure that everything's okay on this. But overall, this storm doesn't look as mean as it did before. We had some really intense hail with this. It's still warm for golf ball size hail, but based off what I'm seeing right now, and if we can bring up correlation coefficient again, I'm not seeing too much that really indicates, yeah, not too much indication of a pretty big hail. There's a lowered area of CCs here in Arlington, and can you zoom in on it a little bit, Justin, and circle it? Yeah. Just so you can see if it's actually, you know, correlating within what we are looking for larger hail here in the Arlington area. Oop, and it's gone. Too slow. So it probably wasn't anything too big, but overall, I think hail with this storm seems like it's firing off of whatever boundary it decided to fire off most of the storms today anyway. So there may be little instances of maybe marginally severe hail here, but overall it doesn't look too crazy. Let's zoom out to the whole Metroplex. We've had quite a bit of activity going on. What is the hail size in Arlington? Arlington overall, I think we've had some quarters. I think a lot of smaller hail. I think the biggest hail is going to be in Irving and University Park, north area here. The Cleburne area looks like they got like smacked pretty good, and then here in Fort Worth, especially just south of downtown near TCU, looks like it got smacked really good. And yeah, I'm seeing a lot of LSR showing up, Justin, in Cleburne.
Yeah, anywhere from that baseball, the 2-inch, to golf ball.
Okay, yeah, so all significant hail with that. And then we'll keep an eye on the Killeen storm. Do we want to start looking at more pictures, or, because it looks like right now, it's got a ways to go to the Waxahachie, down by, the storm down by Killeen, still got some time. This will be the next thing to watch for sure. So I think we can switch over to look at some more pictures that have come in with these storms. Now, star level of this for hail trace, I don't know yet. I'm not the one mapping it. Obviously, I've been here this entire time, kind of finding things out with you guys. Just so I'm seeing some photographs, like this is the most impactful storm for Dallas so far this year. Bar's pretty low because you haven't had anything yet. So, but I think overall, it was a 3-star before we even got to the Metroplex. I think a 4-star is probably pretty likely overall. Whether or not it's a 5-star, that'll be debatable, to be determined. I think once probably after I'm off of here and we can get some more confirmation. This isn't. If it is a 5-star, there's gonna be, I think, some. This isn't like the really obvious ones, right? Like the $1 billion storm out the gate. Like, we're getting like 1 million baseball reports coming in and go, yeah, no question. This seems like because there's a bunch of different areas getting impacted and the variety and this, trying to confirm some potential damage just from photos and whatnot, that'll determine whether or not we're wearing green for St. Patrick's Day, but also for a 5-star map. What are you looking for, Justin?
Oh, the charger for the mic.
Oh, charger for the mic is going to be back all the way over there. It's on the, like the power strip on the other side of the studio desk.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, it's little. So these little microphones don't give you too much in the way of a wiggle room for your chargers. So, but right now, in terms of hail overall, I think the main storm is the one to the west of Waxahachie. That one's still making some hail. There's some hail here in Arlington and Dallas, but I think overall that's sub-severe. I think we're going to switch over, look at some photos now from the storm that occurred. Again, at least a 4-star map here on the hail trace scale, and we'll determine unless the meteorology chat said something already.
Do you want me to switch over to pictures?
Yes, let's switch to pictures. Switch to pictures unless some crazy thing, we'll just kind of keep an eye, make sure nothing too crazy is happening in the background. But I think.
We can kind of go through some of these other ones. We'll just start again.
Okay, it looks like we're at. Yeah, it looks like we're definitely at a 4-star map. And I just thumbed through the Met chat. So TBD on that potential for 5-star. But this is, again, the most impactful storm that's happened so far. So we're starting there. There you go, the Irving near DFW Airport. So this is the first storm. So we went off live. I got a drink of water. Justin went to get a bottle of water and go to the bathroom. And pretty much about 45 seconds after we got off the line, this storm decided, guess what? We're going to do the thing. So at that one, are we just kind of cycling through again?
Yeah, I'm just going to go through them again just in case anyone missed them.
Yeah, join in. There you go. Another idea of like the size of the hail in Irving here. And a lot of these photos will end up on the map as well if we get locations and permission to use them and whatnot. So if you have photos, you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, feel free to send us your photos. Don't give us your exact address. You probably don't want every roofer in the neighborhood in the city coming to your exact house knowing for a fact what you got. But give a general area. So that was one of the ones in Cleburne. This one was in downtown Fort Worth. This one here that Justin's going to click on. There you go, about golf ball size hail for sure, down by downtown. This one here in southwest Fort Worth. Yep, this is a variety of hailstones ranging from 1/4 to 2 inch there in southwest Fort Worth. That one, what's that one? South Fort Worth.
This is where they start to get crazy.
Yeah, Bryant, Irvin, and I-20. So it's at I-20 in South Fort Worth. I mean, these are getting bigger now. This is I'm curious if that's a tennis ball or not. And then this one, hail in Fort Worth by TCU. This one was big to the point where I'm almost questioning if it's real. This is the most impressive picture we've seen so far. This is, did we get it? Did you get it? We're a few blocks from the TCU campus, Berry Street University. I mean, there you go. They actually told us where it's at. Usually if it's a bullcrap picture, they'll just say, by your mom's house or something stupid. So, so this is right by TCU's campus. Man, that is a big, those are big, man. That's purple swath for sure.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right, let's go this one in Montgomery and I-30 in Fort Worth. That's a big spiky guy right there. Okay, geez, Fort Worth popped off, said Andrea in her commentary of posting these pictures for us. Yeah, there we go. That one got up to Hen Egg Side Hail in Morningside. Alan's going to be so hyped. I wonder which one will, if we make it a 5-star, who wins?
Jennifer.
Will it be for Fort Worth or be for, well, yeah, I guess it would be for,
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess that'll be TBD if it actually is a 5-star map. So we'll let you know. And then what were we just at? I think we're at that one now. Okay, these are new for us. This is awesome for, dang man, those are big. Those are tennis balls.
Yeah, those are
Great.
hard. Those are,
Scroll down a little bit.
those are hard.
Yeah. Let's see. Our yards are covered in what looks like giant frozen jet puffed marshmallows. I love that. That's great. Okay. I mean, dang man, those are big too. Okay. Tornado warning, Dallas Counseling now canceled. Blah blah blah. Let's see what they got here for this picture. Got some puppies. Quartered a ping. Yeah, it might be a ping pong ball there. Fell in Fort Worth. Hi puppies. Okay. Golly, there are tons of pictures. Right by TCU. I mean, that one's probably more of a golf ball a 2-inch. Yeah, probably a golf ball on that one.
They look hard though.
It's hard. That's definitely not soft tail on this, for sure.
Which one was that on?
I don't know. Well, you made my screen smaller too. So just click on that one and we'll find out. Okay. Well, I can't read the measurement. What does it say there?
I can't really read.
Getting old sucks. I can't read things. All right, hail 42 west. It's in Fort Worth somewhere, 510. Thanks to C3 Group, you guys great help on this one, a little over 1.5 inches. Let's see, I think that one's yeah, that one. 42 millimeters, that's what it was. God, I can't do that in my head. Golf ball size down Fort Worth. That's what my neighbor just sent me. That's a big stone too. Oop, oh, we're getting a little dense. Damage to the car. Next, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, some dents in the car. PDR guys probably getting excited. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so that confirms some damaging hail just from that. I mean, hail that big and people finding full stones and stuff, that really helps here. Let's check out this one. Clear Fork, or is it that one? Are we on Manda? Southwest Fort Worth. Okay, that's another like golf ball for sure. I'm happy when I see people say golf ball and it's actually a golf ball size hailstone. We've had plenty where it's like golf ball and it's like about yay big. Okay, hail near Clear Fork in Fort Worth. Oh, we got a video on this one. Let's see what we got here. I can't hear anything. Is it like loud or? I can't see anything either.
Someone in the video says the longest I've lived here, I've never seen hail that big. I'm curious how long they've lived there.
They must have been living in Fort Worth for like a year. All right.
What's funny is everybody can hear our click chat updates, the ding.
Mute the. Okay, close that, and just close out the send notifications, and then click on the up at the top, tip top, higher, more.
Oh,
Nope, that's right there. You hit something else. Skip. Okay. No, not again. No, you're good. No, it's off. Okay. I feel like that's half of our video. Okay, where were we at? Okay, we're at Christie with a little. Man, God, TCU guys, like, there you go. Like, golly, I hope we got purple on the swath at TCU. Like, that is impressive. Oh my goodness. Good night. Let's go on that one. Hail in Fort Worth. Sun's out already. Yep, came and went. Man, look at that one. It's a fun looking stone. So Parasite 1 said, pics from Fort Worth tapering off. I'll try and find Arlington photos next. All right, let's click on this. This is just Twitter, by the way. We're not even going on Facebook or anything yet. $50 size hail near Arlington Heights High School at I-30 in Hillen. Okay, that's quarter to near-ish golf ball size hail, somewhere in that range, you know, quarter to ping pong ball size hail at that location there. Got that TCU golf ball. We're getting them coming in hot fast. So, okay, $50 size. Man, it always impresses me people who like have $50 just available. Like, when's the last time you've used a $50? You know?
I honestly thought that was a quarter.
Yeah, no. Okay, what's this one here? Little Hail TCU. This is measured. All right. 3-inch. Woo! Oh, my forecast busted. It busted in the right direction, right? I'm pretty sure you guys who watch us much prefer when I'm too low and it overperforms versus, yeah, that's a tennis ball. That's a tennis ball.
That's some hard hail too.
That's hard hail. Yeah, that's solid hail. Jeez Louise, that probably broke some back windows in people's cars. Yeah, 3-inch. So that's a confirmed. Oh, let's not go back on Twitter. we're staying very clearly on the pictures. So more near TCU. Yeah. All right. It seems like it was it just big hail that fell on TCU?
I mean,
Guess. Golf ball set. Man, look at how much there is too.
yeah.
Like it's not just like, I was getting a little suspicious going, is it just gonna be one of those, you got like 10 stones, you know? No, it looks like it hailed a lot. I think that's all the pictures we're at right now. So let's jump back on. Let's see what's going on. I bet that Killeen storm's probably getting pretty close. We're going on, when did we start streaming? Like 4?
Yeah.
A couple hours now. All right, and Justin's got we're almost there. Hey, getting back into the swing of things, guys, right? All right, so let's see what we got here, what we've got going on right now. So it looks like the storm here in Dallas does not look like it's anything crazy severe. We're still warned. We still got that hatching on here, the black lines, but this doesn't look like anything too crazy. Let's zoom in on this one. We'll start on the Dallas one, not the Waxahachie one. We'll start. Uh-oh. Well, we're just gonna. Well, we'll start with the wrong one because Justin didn't listen to me. All right, let's see what this report is by Maypearl here. We'll start with that. Let's just see what just got reported recently. Some quarters. Okay. So even knowing this is warm for big hail. All right. So Alvarado got golf ball size hail, and now let's bring up correlation coefficients. See what we have. So still some hail hugging the southern edge of this storm here. Got a little bit of a hook down here as well. We'll see if there's any real rotation with that, but not so much. So looks like Waxahachie itself then, when we go back to just regular reflectivity with the storm moving basically due east, the hail is going to be on the southern portions of town. It's moving basically right here, moving off pretty much due east across south of the majority of town. So that's where that's going. Probably ahead and split the gap between the Waxahachie name and the Ennis name here, or Enos. Probably Enos, that makes more sense. And we got a half update on the radar. So let's go back up to the one, and so this one looks like it's beginning the weekend as well. Let's look up the one here in Dallas itself. Between. Is that the cold front? Yep. Yeah, here's the cold front, guys. It's 6 o'clock. Cold front's moving through. So Fort Worth, Tarrant County, you're done now. You're done with hail. The hail has happened. No other hail really is going to happen. The cold front's kind of catch up to these storms now. As we see that cold front here in Grapevine, this is going to catch up to these storms here in Dallas. Let's see overall what we have for correlation coefficient. Anything exciting on here? Very likely. Okay, maybe a little bit here over by Mesquite. Maybe a little bit over here in southwestern sections of Dallas. Sizes I'm not sure about, but overall, some hail is falling with this. I'm going to guess probably at most like quarters or something. Yeah. I see the hail size ping pong balls for the one in southwestern Dallas, and then here in Mesquite, also have dollars on there. So checking in, I believe you have moved to Killeen now, and this one seems to have the significant tag on it. What is this warned for?
Seems like at least the threshold for its golf balls.
I mean, that makes sense. Like, you have golf balls. I mean, golf balls can be very destructive. The $1 billion storm in Dallas last year was basically just golf ball size hail. So, doesn't surprise me. So, Coppers Grove, Gatesville, Killeen. Let's zoom in on this. It's definitely hailing. I think this is where Coppers Cove is too. Yeah, it's getting closer. So there's Killeen. Here's the hail, there where you see the higher reflectivity. Let's go ahead and bring that up. There you go. We're definitely seeing some golf balls with this. Pretty much right along Highway 14 here in KB, the KB Heights area. I'm assuming this is, if we go back to reflectivity, this is moving generally towards Killeen. Is it moving generally southeast? Based off of where it was last time we looked at it, I think it's moving gradually southeast. Yeah, let's roll it back. Yeah, it's moving southeast. Okay, this is where I hit Killeen dead on. Yeah, it's gonna go hit them dead on. I don't know if I have the roads loaded up on this. Just zoom in on Killeen just like a little bit, like kind of far. Yep, nope, I just had the Metroplex. That's okay, whatever. There's only so many roads you can load on this before it gets really slow. So golf ball size hail, that's gonna move into Killeen, Texas here in the next, how fast was this moving? So it's moving generally southeast.
Moving at 25 miles an hour.
All right, well, let's just move it generally southeast at 25 from the hail core. You know, you can just kind of say when. That'll probably put it in the middle of Killeen by 6:15 or so.
What did I say, 20?
25. 6:21. That was close. 6:15 is Chaffee Village. Harker Hikes at 6:31. Nolanville at 6:39. If it makes it to 6:49, it'll be at West Cliff, and it'll be getting close to I-35 between Salado and West Cliff. So that's the storm down by Killeen. This will be the next probably big impactor. If you're getting the map right for Dallas, you'll get this too. So you'll get everything involved with these storms. All the storms here across North and Central Texas today. As far as I know, there isn't anything crazy going on down further south in Austin or anything. I think this is the furthest south storm because I do have San Antonio's radar loaded up. So yeah, nothing else severe. There could be some shenanigans in the Rio Grande Valley or Rio Grande area tonight, but so yeah, here's that cold front. This is pretty much as this approaches. It's basically wiping out the risk, right? It's gonna be nice and cold behind this. So what is done is done. Denton and Collin County, you guys on the outside looking in. Darren and Dallas County, you're the ones that have had the storm. So it looks like we have a little bit of hail here.
They reissued the warning.
Yeah, so it's a reissued warning. $50 size hail, that's reasonable. I don't think there's any golf balls with this. So that's, it's for Dallas, Garland, and the other things on there because you took it away too fast. So, but basically, yeah, most of Dallas County, Garland, I-30 south, so Cockrell Hill area, Oak Cliff area. This seems to be where your hail's at. You can tell pretty clearly with that higher reflectivity, and I bet the correlation coefficient is going to be very similar. It's a little further to the south here by Ledbetter Hills and Cockrell Hill, just to the northwest of Highway 67 here near the Duncanville area of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. So that's probably quarter, $50 size hail, a lot of smaller hail in there. So really it's just kind of adding to it, right? A lot of folks are getting impacted with different sizes of hail, different severity of hail today. So if this does end up being a 5-star map, it'll really kind of, we'll make sure we highlight that 5-star area for you, right? Like that most impactful area. My gut is telling me based off of the most impressive pictures, the TCU area of Fort Worth may be the big winner. The Irving area may also, it looked pretty wind-driven from that one video we saw, so that could be sneaky as well. So, but there is a fair bit fair bit here for sure. If you want to circle that, Justin, where those lower CCs are, and we'll kind of see what the reflectivity is showing as well within this storm. Yeah, okay, so it's interesting. It's probably not even hailing that hard. It's hailing here, though. It's interesting.
Maybe it's not.
Oh, there it is. Oh, it updated. Okay. So it's right over Highway 67 and I-35 East here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Yeah, there you go. There's your hail. Again, quarter, $half size hail, I think, is very possible with this. I'm not thinking golf balls or 2-inch or tennis balls or anything crazy with this particular storm. My phone has been vibrating nonstop. And the majority of this is just March Madness. Go Huskies. This other storm here, we're by Seaganville. I don't know if this is making any hail or not. It's like the Mesquite area. This one right here, Justin. Let's see if it's let's see if it has anything. Say the Lawson area. There we go. Do we have any lowered CCs on this? Yeah, kinda. But notice the reflectivity isn't as high, so chances are this isn't very heavy, widespread hail. It's probably more some hail mixing with the rain. And then that tends to make hail sizes a little smaller. So that quarter to $half size hail, again, probably your maximum limit from what I'm seeing on this. Down by Waxahachie, however, honestly probably kind of similar. I think all these storms are kind of at that same point of the looming event that is the cold front is probably taking a lot of the wind out of the sails of this storm because everything's just going and pushing up into the where the cold front is. This storm in Waxahachie, it definitely does not look as good as it did before. I mean, it had baseball-sized hail in Cleburne. That's why Cleburne got hit too. Like, it turned out to be a pretty big hail day here, guys. First, probably real legitimate big hail day of the year, and it only makes sense that it would be the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. 3-inch hail, there it is. There's that 3-inch report. We looked at that picture. It was right by TCU here. So 3-inch hail, there you go. I didn't think there'd be 3-inch. I'd be completely honest. I didn't think there'd be 3-inch hail in Tarrant County today. That almost guarantees that there was going to be 3-inch hail in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex today. If I go, I think today's going to suck. Today's probably going to be good. It's just, this is the way for meteorology, I guess. All right, okay, we're getting reports in now. Let's go check out the Killeen storm. It's probably moving into Killeen now. And again, this will all be included on the same thing, or not all be, it all is. It's existing, it's evolving as these storms are occurring here. So you got that quarter-size hail and Coriel. I almost said cordyceps. I'm watching too much Last of Us here in the Killeen area, or just outside Killeen. So if we zoom in a little closer, looks like, I mean, again, looks like the storm's gonna go right across the north side of town here. The correlation coefficients with this, yeah, there's again a hot. It's not going to be a long duration of hail, but there will be hail in here. Up to golf ball size hail, I think, is very possible with this storm. I think quarter to $half may end up being the primary size, and this will be moving southeast across, again, probably the middle of town of here in Killeen, Texas. And this just kind of adds to the pile here of impactful hailstorms today. Looks like we had some wind-driven hail in the Irving area. We had very large, up to 3-inch hail by TCU. We had hail in Arlington. We had hail in Mineral Wells, Weatherford. We got hail, baseball-sized hail in Cleburne. Got hail in the Dallas area. When I said that already. Down over by Waxahachie. Yeah, quite a bit of hail today. So big hail day again. That first real big hail day of the year. Really just focused in on one little area. I mean, we had hail. I know we've had hail in Oklahoma, but most of that's been pretty rural from what I recall. But overall, busy day. We're here answering your calls and everything. You guys need to get yourselves renewed, ready to go. You got to set up a demo. You can do it. Where in Dallas got hail? We're the Fort Worth area, the University Park, so North Dallas, Garland area. And you want to get the real intense specifics and exactly where most intense is, you can go check us out. I think there's a link in the description below for setting up a demo and stuff too. So if you are brand new, feel free, get yourself set up and ready to roll here. Did we just get a bunch of LSR show up, or do you see that, Justin?
I was trying to see if we had any more pictures. is a 3-inch.
Yeah. What's the one next to it? Is that a new one? Or the other one's disappearing?
Yeah,
Nah, that's an old one.
I think the other ones are disappearing.
Okay, that's probably why.
So.
All right, well, let's see here. I think the storms are beginning to wind down in the Metroplex. I mean, they're still making hail. They're just much less intense. Here, it looks like it's hailing in Killeen now. Look at the high reflectivity values. Let's zoom in a little bit more. I don't know the name of this highway that cuts across the north here. Highway 190 in Killeen. Let's see the high reflectivity values. That pink color showing up is definitely much more. Let's go to the correlation coefficient and check it out. Yeah, that's definitely going to be some near golf ball size hail for sure. I'm going to give the mic to Justin for a minute. So, and he can take over just for a second while I step away.
Okay, yeah, so like John said, it's been a very active day. We have the cold front crashing in. I think it's already through Fort Worth, so they went from severe weather to temps crashing pretty quick. And so for the most part, I would say most things are winding down, at least on the hail side of things. I mean, even the cold front, you can tell as it's approaching Fort Worth and Dallas. These storms that occurred earlier in the day kind of took any potential energy away from storms really firing along the cold front like they did in Oklahoma. But yeah, so it looks like the areas that were impacted the most were south sides of Fort Worth near the TCU area, again by Irving, and then there's pockets and stuff all over the place. John and I have been doing this for over 2 hours now, so neither one of us have actually gone in and seen what our meteorologists have put together. It looks like they just issued a tornado watch for the Shreveport area. So that's something that we're going to have to be watching for tonight. But yeah, so once we jump off here, we'll all of us are our whole team, outside of the meteorologist, our customer success specialist, everyone will be kind of curious to see what this storm looks like. Like John said, if you need to renew, give us a call. We'll be around most of the evening. If you're new here, like John said, there's a link to sign up below. And so really, yeah, we're just kind of pouring over this data, seeing what we got. For the most part, John and I talked yesterday. We didn't really see the big potential for today, but the dry line did fire. That was the big factor for today, was having those storms before the cold front got to the DFW area, was having that dry line fire. And that was the big question going into today. And it did fire, and it produced, obviously, a lot of different hail swaths across northern Texas.
All right, yeah, thanks, Justin. So let's check in on the Killeen area one more time. And I think we may have to wrap it up because my producer needs to go do his other job. So it does look like this storm may not be as intense as it was. You can see it kind of flattening out a bit here in the Killeen area. Let's check out that correlation coefficient one more time. And yeah, it looks like it's dying down quite a bit. So with that, I think things are winding down quite a bit here. It's been a hell of a journey, right? So we're here, we're answering phones. You may talk to Justin here in about 10 minutes or so, or probably when he gets home. So I know you're busy, it's ready to go. We can go back to reflectivity, just do like a kind of zoom out of all of the Metroplex. And with that, I think we'll be on it. We have that cold front moving through Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, so things are winding down here in North Texas. There is still a chance for some storms a little bit later on, possibly as far south as San Antonio, Texarkana, maybe even towards Shreveport. But for the most part, I think the most impactful part of the day has since ended, and as Justin was explaining, it's all thanks to storms actually firing, not along that cold front today. So again, been a wild ride. Thanks everyone. Last like 2 hours, more or less nonstop. It's near Waxahachie with rain, lots of wind currently. Yes, yeah, that hail is going to stay off to your south here. And we'll check just one last time. I saw one more LSR coming in the Killeen area. Yeah, this one right here. This will be the last time we check. And then got some quarters in Fort Hood. So, all right, I think that's that wraps things up here, guys. Be sure we'll be here recapping everything tomorrow. Obviously, anything else crazy goes on, it may just be me solo at the desk or something, but got a lot of work ahead of us. I'm sure you guys got a lot of work ahead of us, so we're here to help. Give us a call. Are you able to change? Actually, let's not do that. So just give us a call, 855-334-4245. We're here to help you guys out, get you guys rolling. You've been able to, if you have already had a subscription, you're able to see the maps as they've been being made live. So check us out, request our demos in the link below. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are watching us and have a real busy day tomorrow.